Hello everyone, I wanted to do a video about something that I've just been thinking about, and that is regret. Now, we've all done things that we regret, we've all made bad decisions, and as it's near to 2026, I just want to, not reflect on some of the things that I've done maybe this year, but just talk to you a little bit. So there's things that I've done throughout my teenage years that I wish I didn't do, or wish I didn't act like. For example, I wish I wasn't so much of an attention seeker in school. I wish that I took school seriously and other stuff as well. But I also wanted to make this video just to be just to basically say that even though we all can think at the top of our heads of things that we all regret doing, it doesn't mean that we have to take it with us. Like, I've done things in my life and I've had things happen to me that I will never forget. It might not, doesn't necessarily mean it's something really terrible or because of trauma or something, but there's going to be things that you're just not ever going to forget. So, but at the same time though, as much as you're probably never going to forget it, what else are you going to do? Are you going to let your bad decisions from the past shape the person that you are now? Now I'm not going to lie. As I'm making this video, I feel very hypocritical saying this, but I guess it just gets to a point where it's like, okay, so most of the bad decisions that I've made were between 2.5 to 4 years ago. That was the period where I made the worst. Those were the times where I done the worst things, and made the worst decisions. But it's like, we all evolve every single day. I evolve, even though I don't fucking think I do. I think I'm still a fucking loser, but even then, I still evolve, you know. And it's just a case of, are you gonna let these things that you regret tell you who you are? Because I could sit there and say, I'm a piece of shit because of this thing that I done 3 years ago. But then, I think we can all recognise that when we tell ourselves that we are a piece of shit. I done it last night, though I'm not going to go into it, but I done it last night. It does have an effect. Of course it's going to have an effect. If someone tells you that you're a shit person, or if you tell yourself that you're a shit person, I would say it's almost equally just as, not hurtful because you're saying it to yourself, but it's going to have a big impact on what you think about yourself. I've noticed that when I feel really insecure, or really shit about myself, basically, well, it's the same thing, I guess, I make the worst decisions. For example, when you're angry and insecure, you're gonna not make other people feel insecure, but you're also going to just, what would be the word? You're also spreading negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Now, not that I'm saying that you're not allowed to express how you feel, but I don't know. I guess there's no point in really telling yourself that you can't do whatever you want to do. Well, of course, there's not, because think about it like this. I know this might sound like a quote from something, but it's not a quote. Like, you can't love someone else unless you at least love yourself or know or understand yourself. You've got to understand yourself, because if you don't understand yourself, then you're not gonna know. Well, you know what I'm trying to say, ain't it? Yeah, but yeah, about regret. Like I said, there's a lot of things that I've done that I regret. I'm not gonna go into it, but I guess I'm sick and tired of letting it tell me that that's who I am. Say for example, if I say for example, if I punch someone in the face, does that mean that that's who I am? The guy who punches people in the face? No. We can all change into good people, and as it's near to 2026, I plan on being the best person that I could ever possibly be. I want to grow on YouTube. I don't know if that's going to happen yet, but I hope to grow on YouTube, and I hope to just learn to have more empathy, learn to have more control over myself, and just let go of things that I've done in the past. Because letting things stay with you for years and years and years on end, it's just going to completely destroy you. It's going to make you revolve your own life around those mistakes, which, that's not what you want. No one wants that. It's horrible. Like I said, I've done things that I've been annoyed about and felt deep down like shit about for ages, but it's just not worth it. Because one bad mistake, or 1,000 mistakes, obviously depending on what they are, obviously, does not actually shape you who you are. I know they say your actions make who you are, but it's not always 100% true. Obviously if you do something really bad, then, well, yeah, you're just a prick, obviously, but I'm basically just, I guess in a way I'm kind of talking to myself in this video, because, you know, like I said, there's a few things that I've done that I regret, but it just gets to a point where it's like, you just have to let go. It's not worth it. Because if you keep on telling yourself, oh, I regret doing this, or man, I wish I could let that thought out of my head, just let it go. You just have to let it go, because that will stick with you, that will stay with your soul, and that will affect your mindset. If I tell myself I'm a shit person, am I going to want to go to the gym after that and get in shape? No, because I'm not going to have that much confidence of getting in shape. I'm not going to have the motivation. Whereas if I say, I can do this, I'm a strong person, I'm a good person, you know you're going to have more motivation to do those things. Anyway, I just wanted to make this video because, you know, it's near to 2026, and I just hope that I can be a better person, and I hope that you can as well. So, peace out. I hope you enjoyed this video.